Welcome back to Coffee Break with Show Youth. This is Derek. I'm here with my mom, Dylin.
Hi.
And today we're going to be continuing our series, Family Ties, by talking about good ways to spend quality time. So, what are some good ways that we spend quality time, Mom? We'll sit and watch, movies.
Yeah, we watch movies, we watch TV together.
Yeah. We'll also go to stores I like to go to Hot Topic and stuff. And we'll head to stores like that. Then we'll also, once again, heading out to go see movies or just going to, I think we've been to an arcade a couple times.
Couple of times. Just sitting on the couch watching movies at home, too.
And talking.
Yes, we talk a lot.
I love to talk. I don't think that's something anyone would ever deny.
Well, you come by naturally.
Thanks, Mom. So yes, that, a good way for a parent to spend quality time with their kid is just, spending time with them.
Yeah.
Sort of hanging out.
Well, that also depends on the age of the child.
Yeah. Well, I said, okay, spending time with their teen.
Okay.
A good way to spend a quality time with your teen is, some of them like to play games.
Yep.
And sometimes playing games with your teen is good. Be it they like video games or even if it's a board game. This also applies to younger kids.
Yeah.
But I think more it's going to be video games more than card games or whatever that little kids like.
Yeah.
In my experience with small children, it has been more often that they'll like playing card games I don't know, Go Fish. And they'd rather do that than say, play whatever game with you, like Minecraft or whatever.
Yeah.
That's something more that, teens would be doing with people.
Yeah.
And even then, the teen might not want to play games with their parent.
No. Not often. There's also eating meals together.
Yes, because for families that don't typically eat meals together, just sitting down at whatever you guys call the dinner table and eating a meal together, a home-cooked meal, not just,
No. Takeout works too. It's the act of sitting down around the table and conversing about your day that makes it quality time.
Well, I was going to say that if you having a home-cooked meal would also be good because then you can have them potentially help you cook the meal.
Thinking along the same lines as I was. I was going to say that myself.
I mean, apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Nope.
Great minds think alike. Whatever. Yeah, so just... Then there's also, find a good activity they like. For some people, it will be baking. For other people, it'll be playing games.
Reading a book.
Yep.
Reading the same book. And then
talking
discussing
about the book.
Yep.
Watching a movie. Watching the movie about the book and picking it apart together.
Yes.
Goodness.
That one's popular in our house.
Yes, we do quite like to pick apart our movies.
Yes.
Or have a movie that you've all memorized and start to play the movie and then have to pause it for some reason and have half the family continuing on with the lines.
Yes.
So it's funny things like that are some good ways to spend quality time together. But
Very
that's just
so.
Parent to child more. But then I don't know. I feel like there's also spending quality time with your significant other. I mean, there's going on dates, but then there's also, you don't have to, go out to the mall or go to dinner or, go do something fancy. You can always, sit around the house and watch a movie yet again.
Mm-hmm. For your stepdad and I, one way that we spend quality time together is just running errands, going to the grocery store together.
Yeah, but you both like that.
True. But any time we spend together can be made into quality time.
Well, yeah. But, what's some good ways to spend it?
With your significant other?
Yeah. You guys like going and shopping, but you guys also talk while you're shopping.
Yes.
And you guys have fun because you'll see something funny and joke about the funny thing. If there's a misspelled word in whatever.
The zombie name from Mount Rainier.
Yeah, the zombie name from Mount Rainier. Goodness. Oh, that was a tongue twister too.
Yes. Just again, are we talking free or low cost or what?
I mean, it can be really anything, I guess.
I mean, something as simple as just going for a walk together. Walking the dog
Yeah.
can be quality time.
Walking the cat can be both quality time and entertaining,
Yes.
especially if the cat does not like to go for walks and will constantly decide to become a puddle
Yes.
and lay on the ground. But then there's also like playing a game together. It doesn't have to be. It can be something like Cards Against Humanity,
yes.
or Apples to Apples, or War, Go Fish, or it could be something or Munchkin. If you guys don't know what that is, it's an interesting card game. Then there's even just watching a movie or playing a game. Like video games is what I'm bringing up this time. I keep coming back to games. Don't know why that is. I definitely don't like doing that. Reading a book together. I know some people do like that. There's also painting together.
Yes.
If you guys like painting or drawing, that's a good way to do it.
Crafting.
Craft in
Doing
general.
any kind of craft project together. That includes woodworking.
Yeah.
My parents used to do work out in the garage. They'd build things together. Such as wooden cutouts of Santa's sleigh and the reindeer.
Yep, and then there's also like knitting and wool crafts. And then there's cooking, once again. Gotta come back to cooking. Sometimes quality time could just be sitting on the couch eating ice cream together.
Yes.
I mean, come on, it's ice cream. When isn't that a good time? When you're allergic to the ice cream.
Yeah. Lactose intolerant, you don't want to eat a whole lot of regular ice cream.
Or whatever's in the ice cream that you're allergic to.
Yeah.
That's a fun way to discover you're allergic to something.
Yeah.
Then, what else is there? I know we've covered a lot of, like, normally talked about stuff. What is some stuff that we haven't talked about? Good ways to spend quality time with somebody. There's always talking to them. There's always going out to the movies or to eat or going for a walk or whatever. Heck, that reminds me, just going for a car ride, just aimlessly.
Oh, yeah.
Or a bike ride. Like, we talked about going for a walk, be it with a pet or without pets. Just going for a walk. You don't even have to have a destination in mind. Just going wherever your feet or whatever your feet or car takes you. You could end up at, like, the park or just walk down the street and back.
Some friends of ours used to do that. They'd just go for aimless car rides. Granted, half the time he thought that was because she wanted the secondhand smoke, but we won't go there.
We're gonna have to cut that part out.
I know. Sorry.
So then there's from you just going on like car rides or walks or bike rides. Just enjoying favorite activities with each other.
Yeah.
Like if one of you likes to play sports, you can always like talk about the sport or even go practice it with them.
Just go watch them.
That too.
Your stepdad in the racing. He wants me to come watch him race, and to him, that's quality time spent together.
Yeah, just rooting them on. I mean, if they like softball or baseball and they like play it, or if they do soccer, whatever, going and rooting them on. That's also another way to spend quality time with your kid. It's also a good way to spend quality time with your kid is if they're in sports, then going and watching them play and rooting them on.
Yes. Or if they play a musical instrument, making sure you're at their concerts.
Or
sing.
even spending time with them practicing.
Yes.
Like, being like, hey, have you practiced? It's like, no. It's like, well, would you mind if I listened to you practice?
Yeah, let me listen to you practice.
Some people will not be comfortable with that. Others will. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
Any other ways you can think about spending quality time? Be it with your child, parent, or significant other? That sounds wrong. But any good ways to spend time with either your child/parent or significant other?
Well, let's see. We've covered eating together. We've covered cooking together, crafting,
Talking,
exercising, shopping.
going out to dinner or whatever.
Yeah, that covers eating together. Regular dates.
Going on a camping trip.
Camping trips are a great way to spend quality time together because then you're away from the electronics. There's fewer distractions.
Why do you say
And
why do you bring up the away from the electronics?
Because most people, when they go camping, they put the cell phones away.
Oh, yeah, but why do you say it's a great way and then you brought up like immediately the away from electronics?
Okay.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, and what I'm thinking on that is electronics, like, if you're trying to spend quality time with, especially, it doesn't matter whether it's your child or your parent or your significant other. It doesn't matter which one of those that it is. If they're sitting there and screwing around on their phone or computer or whatever, then it might not feel to you like spending quality time, and it might feel like they're ignoring you.
Yeah. I was just going to say, if you're out with your parents, your family, your friends,
Anybody.
your significant other, it doesn't matter who you're out with. If your nose is buried in your phone,
Or a book, too.
yeah, or a book,
But if you're just paying attention to something else, then
you're not really spending time with the people you're with, and that's just not right. I am guilty of it. I am very guilty
I
of
feel
it.
like a lot of people are guilty of it.
My phone is in my hand at all times, and I'm usually scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, time hop.
But yeah, if you're distracted doing whatever else, then it might not feel to the person that you're with like you're spending quality time together.
Yeah. Even if you're both sitting there on your phones and you're sharing memes with each other.
I mean, that can be
To some people, that's spending
I was
quality
about to say
time.
that can be quality time together. But if one person's trying to interact with the other and the other person is more interested in whatever else they're doing, then it might not feel like you're spending quality time together.
Yeah.
Well, that concludes this episode on Coffee Break with Trail Youth. Be sure to join us on our next episode as we continue to talk about family ties. You can find us on Facebook at The Trail and Instagram at Trail Youth Coffee House. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out our website at trailyouth.com. See ya!